Let's go. Welcome back to For Nostalgic Reasons. And today, we're about to, about to come up with another banger. I dropped a video yesterday. If you haven't seen it, it's called FNR Update. Basically talking about my game plan for the rest of the week, along with some other things that I was doing. I was on another podcast, so check the video out to understand what I'm talking about with that. Another thing, I talked about a new segment that I have coming out, so you gotta go watch that video to get all the updates on what I was talking about and everything that's going on with me moving forward. But one thing I did say was that I'm trying to make a video every single day for the rest of this week. So yesterday that counted as one with the FNR update video. Today's Tuesday, and here's this video. And for the rest of the week, up until Sunday, I'm trying to drop a video every single day. So another thing I was talking about in the video was that I've been really into listening to music and stuff like that. I've really been diving into listening to a lot of music and stuff like that. And that's going to be the theme. For the foreseeable future, it's going to be a lot of music-based or music-type videos, musical debate type videos, because that's one thing I've really enjoyed talking about. I'm going to try to not just have those conversations oh yeah, who's better, this person or this person. It's more going to be, I'm going to try to make it way more creative than that. But for this particular video, I think I've made the perfect album. So that's what the theme of this video is, and how I did it. Took one of the greatest artists that this generation has ever seen. If you're looking for my second camera angle, shout out to you, man. I haven't used you in a minute, my guy. I haven't even seen you in a minute. I forgot that you even existed. But we're talking about this guy, Mr. West, my guy. One of the greatest artists ever. One of the greatest producers, hands down. Probably top 5 greatest producers of all time. Yeah, that's no debate. One of the greatest rappers of all time. That's a little bit of debate. But overall, one of the greatest artists. Man, what can I say about this man? He's a billionaire. I'm not even gonna get into everything. This man is just so controversial in one way or another. He's just an enigma. So what I did with this is I took, his first 3 albums, or basically how I laid it out before I get ahead of myself. I'm breaking these videos in 2 parts. So this is going to be part 1. I'm going to make part 2 another time. But the part 1, basically I'm making Kanye West 2000's perfect album. Meaning, I'm taking all of his albums that he's, all of his songs from the albums he's released in the 2000s. So that's College Dropout, that's Late Registration, that's Graduation, and 808s and Heartbreak. I'm taking those 4 albums, condensing them into the perfect album. I'm taking songs from all 4 of them, those projects, and condensing them into what I think the perfect album would be. The part 2 would be Kanye West 2010's perfect album. So that would be My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that would be Yeezus, that would be My Life of Pablo, or Life of Pablo, and Jesus King and Donda. So I'm going to take all those, condense those, and that's going to be the part 2. But for this one, I'm not gonna hold you, man. This video is taking a little bit. I've had to redo this video a couple times because I didn't like how something in my neck. I had to take some certain songs out. I had to ask other people for help. I don't know. This is a little bit of a task. But basically, another thing before I even get into it, One thing that did inspire this video was I don't know if you guys seen it, but his documentary that he came out with on Netflix about like 2-3 months ago. It's called Yeezus. That was a dope documentary. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, what made it so dope for me is that it wasn't like he didn't use actors. Number one, it was like he hired a videographer. I think that's how you say it. To follow him around and stuff throughout the throughout the making of, not even the making. It was just like he just had hired somebody to like record him on like his day to day. It was like modern day, or it was like vlogs, but like back in the day. So he's basically like having someone like film him when he went to the dentist, when he's going through like Rockefeller Records and stuff like that, just trying to get people to like listen to his music and stuff like that. And it was just all like real life footage. So if you haven't seen the documentary, it's 3 parts. It's a must watch, bro. Like if you're a fan of this man, or even if you're not a fan of this man, it's still a dope video or dope documentary to watch. So go watch that joint. I'm trying to tell you, you will not be disappointed. But once again, back to this. We're gonna condense these albums into the perfect album. So the track list is 20 songs long, and hey, we're gonna get it cracking. So, at number 1, we're going to start this off with Good Morning off of the Graduation album. It's the intro to that. I think it's the perfect intro. I think it's his best intro of the 2000s. I almost set up all of his albums. That's not true. But I think it's his best intro of the 2000s. I think it was either a debate between this and Say You Will. Say You Will, I thought that I actually like that song a lot more than Good Morning. But I think that song in particular is the perfect way to set up for that album, 808s and Heartbreaks. It has more of a darker tone to it. I just think that, like I said, I think that's the perfect song for that album. This one, if you're trying to like do something like this, make a perfect album, I think that's like the perfect, way to start an album. It's an upbeat song. It's talented. It matches the title of the song perfectly. Like, it's an upbeat song. I used to even have that as my alarm clock back in the day. I used to wake up to that, John. Like, if you haven't heard it, you gotta go listen to it. I would play it here, but I don't understand the copyright rules. I've done reaction videos where like a song will play for like 10 seconds. And I get copyright strikes, so overall I'm just trying to avoid the whole copyright strike thing, because I don't even understand it anymore. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Pretty much, and I've heard other YouTubers say, even if you even try to make music, which I don't even get it, because like there's reaction channels that you literally watch, they're like listening to music on their channel, but like when I try to do it, it's an issue. I don't know, but I've heard one YouTuber say like if you even try to like have any type of music play on your YouTube channel, they're gonna copyright it no matter what. So I don't understand. So I'm just gonna avoid the whole entire thing. But go listen to that if you haven't listened to it. But that's number 1. For number 2, I'm gonna have to put All Falls Down at number 2. Listen, All Falls Down is one of my favorite songs by this man, and I think it's off College Dropout, and I think I was almost saying that was gonna be my favorite album from Kanye, but I don't think College Dropout is his best album. It's my personal favorite. I think his actual best album is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I think that's his best album, hands down, no matter what. But my favorite album from him is College Dropout. I have way too many memories. That whole entire album is a part of my childhood. Like, I remember listening to that album all the time as a kid. I remember watching music videos, like for All Falls Down, with him. Like, the music video is basically him taking Stacey Dash to the airport. and he's like rapping and stuff like that. But like one of my favorite parts throughout the video is when he's like trying to go through like TSA and stuff like that and go through security, and like they're like they're like, yo, you can't go past, like you got too much jewelry on or whatever. He has to keep putting his jewelry into the bucket or whatever, and then he keeps trying to walk through, and they're like, no, like you got to take more jewelry off and keep beeping or whatever. He puts more jewelry in there, and they stop one more time. He's like, all right, dog, like, I'm just gonna put my whole entire body through there, and then like he goes through, like he's in the you see him like in the X-ray or whatever, and he's over here like rapping and doing all this other stuff, and I just thought like that part of the video stands out so much to me. That's like one of my favorite parts of the whole entire music video. That part was just so dope to me. I don't know why, but that part was dope. But yeah, All Falls Down. I love that song. I love that album overall. And once again, if you haven't listened to any of Kanye's albums, like number one, you have to like the only two that I wouldn't go out of my way to recommend is probably Jesus is Jesus is King. I probably wouldn't recommend those two. But everything else in his discography, listen. Go listen to every single song. Go listen to all of them Jones, bro. I'm trying to tell you. This man drops classics, bro. He's one of the only artists of this generation, or even not even in this generation. He's one of the only rap artists ever to have at least five classic albums. Like, I don't think anyone, like, I really don't think that anyone else can say that. I really don't. I would really have to sit back and really think about it. But I don't think anyone, and for me, I think he has 6, because I think that College Dropout is a classic, Late Registration is a classic, Graduation is a classic, 808s and Heartbreaks is a classic, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is a classic, and I think that Life of Pablo is a classic. And I think that Donda might go down as a classic. Give it a little bit more time. Even it might be a classic now, for real. I think enough time has passed where like people can start saying like, "Yo, this might be a classic." Like it dropped late last year, but like I said, man, go listen to this man's albums, bro. Like they're so tough. But at number 3, I got Diamonds, man. I got Diamonds at number 3. Diamonds is off of Late Registration. Once again, one of the tough song. I love that song with a passion. It's like, once again, I'm gonna play it here, but you know. At number 4, got Heard 'Em Say. Once again, one of those songs that once again sticks out in my childhood. Like, I remember when I first saw the music video, and like he has on the chorus Adam Levine from Maroon 5. Shout out to him, legend. But the one line that like always stuck out to me, or the part of the video, is when he's like, he's like, my Aunt Pam is smoking them cigarettes now, and not or something. Wait, what did he say? He said my Aunt Pam. He said my Aunt Pam can't put them cigarettes down, and now my little cousin smoking them cigarettes now. That part like of the video, this is where he starts saying like. In the video, he's referring to his little cousin or whatever. But in the video, like there's I guess a mother and her child or whatever, and they pull over to get some gas. And when he says that line, you see the kid in the back seat like reach for a pack of cigarettes. And since they're next to a gas station, like you're not supposed to be like smoking next to a gas station. So like he goes, grabs the cigarettes, and lights a match and just throws it out the window. And all of a sudden, you just see the mom just like freaking out. She's like, "Oh snap!" And then it like hits the gas, and the whole entire car just blows up. It's not as graphic as it sounds, but in the video, like the car just blows up and goes like skyrockets into the sky. Skyrockets into the sky. That makes sense, right? Yeah. But it goes up into the sky, and then you just see Kanye come in as an angel, and unfortunately, like, the kid passes away, but like he's trying to teach you a lesson, like, don't do that, basically. And yeah, man, that was just a wild part of the video, but yeah. Once again, great song. Love that song with all my heart. With all my heart. No, I love that song. But yeah, got that at number 4. Number 5, got "Bring Me Down." Was also off late registration when with him and Brandy. Um, Once again, dope song. Love her on the feature. All these songs are just great, man. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta listen to them. Excuse me. At number 6, got "Flashing Lights." And with these songs and stuff, I try to tell a story. I try my best to tell a story about like the ups and downs. Like just imagine like the ups and downs of his career. Um, like with Diamonds, he's supposed to be like represent like like he's finally got put on. Finally, at that stage where he's just got signed to Rockefeller, and he's just like on top of the world. He finally got his release. He's finally got his release date for like his albums and stuff like that, and he's just feeling on top of the world. And then Heard Him Say is just basically him talking to his about his family and stuff like that. Like you said with Flashing Lights, Flashing Lights supposed to just represent, basically just like him being a star now. He's up, he's come, like he's that bull now. Everyone's just like he's at the top of the top. He's at the hype right now. Like everyone's just trying to like get a piece of Kanye basically. So and then imagine he's on top of the world. Da 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 da. And once again, I know it didn't happen like this, but just bear with me. If anyone knows like Kanye's story, it didn't actually happen like this. But just once again, just bear with me. Imagine like he's going through all this like like I'm on top of the world, da 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 da, and then bam, he gets to a car accident. And all of a sudden, like his whole like you see like in pictures and stuff of his face like being like mad swollen and stuff like that, and it's just like dang, he like broke his jaw, and all of a sudden like after all that, you was just at the hype of the hype, and just dang, you just get into a car accident, and he comes out with "Through the Wire." Like as he's recovering, he's like, I'm not gonna let this grind stop me. And that's when he had his jaw wire shut. He just starts rapping "Through the Wire." If anyone hasn't seen or heard "Through the Wire," man, come on, man. That's I think that might have been the first Kanye song I've ever heard, if I'm not mistaken. But the dope thing about "Through the Wire" was actually in the music, or not the music video, the documentary. I didn't know that the guy that he had, that he hired a videographer, to basically just like record him walking, just like his day-to-day life. It was basically like how vlogs are today. Like he would just record himself like when he was just like trying to get everybody to sign him, or trying to get everybody to listen to his music and stuff when he was at Rockefeller. Everyone just was like, nah, you're a dope producer. Everyone just kept trying to put him in a box and stuff like that. And he just basically had, like, you guys actually have to watch the documentary, man, because it was a bunch of stuff that he was recording. But one thing that was dope about that is that like all those like vlogs or like videos that he made actually was used in the "Through the Wire" video, which I didn't know. Like the guy that was like filming everything, that's the person that like basically like that was all of his footage that he basically got somebody to put together and create the music video. So I thought that was super dope. Learning about that. But yeah, like, just go through the wire, man. He's just like, dang, I'm not gonna let this injury stop me, man. My life almost got took in this car accident, but I'm coming back stronger than ever. And then, bam, once again, one of those things. Imagine, like his girl just like, just his girl just left him. Like, it was like, dang, out of nowhere, like, I don't know, man, like, all this is just too much. Like, for whatever reason, imagine this girl just left him. And then he drops "Welcome to Heartbreak." "Welcome to Heartbreak" off 808s, man. He's just like, not only did I get into a car accident, you just gonna leave me? You just gonna leave me? That's crazy. Like, so he drops that. And then, once again, he's going through that, like, what in the world? Like, why is all this happening? Like, why is all these obstacles just, like, cracking me at one time? Like, what's going on right now? Like, I don't understand. And then, comes out with "The Glory." Or no, my bad. "Champion." Comes out with "Champion." Like, yo, I just went through a car accident that almost took my life. It didn't. I made a bomb song that everyone relates to. You know, everyone sees my struggle and everything. When I came out with Through the Wire, and I just, like my girl left me for whatever reason. Da 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 da. And the girl I thought that I was gonna be with forever, she just dumped me. Da 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 da. I dropped the song describing that. Now, I survived all those things, dog. And now I feel like a champion. If you haven't heard Champions off Graduation, or yeah, it's off it's off Graduation, and it's like I just survived. Basically, like imagine he's like that's what that song's about. He's just like I basically got through all those things, and then all of a sudden, just imagine feeling like a champion and stuff like that. Just like got everything off my shoulders, and then he starts diving deep into his faith. Like, yo, like I was like his mom was already like always into like being like religious and stuff like that, and he was always like diving deep into his faith as is. But I haven't made a song about any. I haven't made a song about that. But how do I make a dope song talking about my faith and stuff like that? Trying to get other people to like, embrace their faith and everything like that. How do I make it a song? Describing that. And then he comes out with Jesus Walks. Oh, yo, man, he comes out with Jesus Walks, man. What did he say? He said, if I rap about God, my record won't get played? Huh? But if it takes away from my sin, what is it? If it takes away from my spins, it'll probably take away from my ends, and I hope it take away from my sins. Then bring the day that I'm dreaming about. Next time I'm in the club, everybody screaming out, Jesus, fuck! Like, yo, he comes out with that job, bro. Oh my god! Like I said, he's deep into his faith. Da 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 da. And then once he did that, you realize, yo, like my faith. Relying on that specific thing goes into track 11. It Never Let Me Down, bro. Once again, off College Dropout. Never Let Me Down. One of my favorite songs off that album. That song is so dope, bro. I love the chorus. I love the chorus so much of that song. When it comes to being true, he's true to me. One thing I found, you never let me down. Get up, I get up, I get. I hope I don't get copyright for even quoting lyrics, but whatever. Don't quote, YouTube, don't be on no BS, bro. Like, don't do that. Anyway, imagine like I said, never let him down. All of a sudden, like he's talking about that. Once again, dope song. Kanye kills it, Jay-Z kills it. Y'all gotta listen to that song. That song's so hard. But once again, he's at that high again. He's up. He's on that top of that mountain again. He's up, like feeling great. This, that, and the other. And he drops track number 12. Amazing. It's amazing. I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. I'm exhausted, barely breathing. Holding on to what I believe in. No matter what, you'll never take that from me. Yo, come on, bro. I really wish I could play that, man. But YouTube be on some BS, man. I wanna jam to that right now. That's off 808s on Heartbreak. Tough track, man. Tough track, man. Him and Young Jeezy. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Like I said, he's just feeling amazing. And then goes into track number 13 where, he's showing, like, he's feeling great. But, he hasn't made a track about, he loves his mom, man. Like, his mom means, of course, nowadays you really understand what his mom meant to him. But just imagine, like, yo, like, man, I haven't made a song about my mom, man. Like, I just gotta show love, man. She basically raised me all by herself. I don't think Kanye's dad was in his life that much. But, like, she basically raised me and this, that, and the other. Like, I gotta show love, man. Come on, man. What am I doing? Like, why wouldn't I show love? It comes out with Hey Mama. Which is one of the, I think it's probably top 5 songs about moms and stuff like that. It's a dope track. And everything like is going on. Like he just like he loves his mom, but then unfortunately, which ended up happening in real life, his mom passed. Like right after that, his mom passes away. It's unfortunate, and he comes out with the song "Roses," which is basically talking about not talking about his mom. Like that song's not about his mom in real life. It actually came out before she passed away. But just if you listen to the song, you'll understand what I'm talking about. In the song, he's basically like, you'll understand if you listen to the song. So comes out with roses and stuff like that. And once again, he's at that low. He's like, bro, like I've gone through car accidents. I've gone through heartbreak. My mom just passed away, and somehow like through all these tragedies, all these things that I keep going through, everything I keep going through in my life, it just all these obstacles keep beating me down. Like I don't understand like what in the world's going on, but I'm gonna keep pushing through anyway. And he comes out with "Can't Tell Me Nothing," which is one of the most fire. I love that. Like that beat. Listen, that beat is so dope, man. Like that beat alone should make him one of the greatest producers of all time. Like that beat alone, hands down, should make him one of the one of the top producers of all time. But like I said, like I'm going through all these things, man. Y'all can't tell me nothing no more. Like can't tell me nothing. And for those who know, for those who've heard that song, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. That song is so. Where's my lighter at? I don't even know where my lighter is, or I put the lighter up, but it's fire. But so then he's coming off "Can't Tell Me Nothing," and then just imagine he meets this girl or whatever. Imagine Amber Rose comes into his life, and that whole entire like they're dating this and the other, but then like they break up, and then he just listen like yo, like I've already gone through heartbreak. I've already gone through dealing with my mom passing away. I've gone through almost died in a car accident. And now you gonna meet some chick that like knows all these things and leaves you anyway. But maybe he sabotaged the relationship. Maybe he doesn't realize that yet. But he comes out with the song "Heartless," where he's talking about, in the night I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. Oh snap! How could you be so heartless? Yo, come on, man. He comes out with "Heartless," man. But what did he say in the end of the track? What did he say at the end of the track? What did he say? Come tell your friends that you're leaving me. They say that they don't see what you see in me. You wait a couple months, then you gon' see. You'll never find nobody better than me. Come on, man. That's what you always gotta realize. That's what he realizes about himself. Like you'll never find nobody better than me. That's what he feels like, and he's proven. In real life, he's proven it. Like, this man's a billionaire. This man's one of the greatest artists of all time. That's stamped. It don't matter. Like, come on, man. Through all of his problems, there's a lot of people better than Kanye. But, come on, man. To these regular Johns, come on, man. Like, they'll never find nobody better than this man. That was definitely the highlight of their lives, being with this man. Like, come on now. But imagine that's how he's feeling, yo. That's how he's feeling. Like, you'll never find nobody better than me, dog. Like, you're heartless, whatever you want, dead after all these things. Like, or maybe I sabotage a relationship or whatever. But you're heartless, dog. It don't matter. Like, it don't even matter. You're just heartless. But he comes back with "Touch the Sky." He's on top, After all that, like, is what it is. Like, he just shrugs that drone off. I gotta testify. He comes up in the spot looking extra fly. Like, to the day he dies. He's gonna touch the sky. So like, Once again, he comes back feeling great again, dog. Like, it just is what it is. He shrugs it off. Like, chicks are heartless. It is what it is. Like, you know, it is what it is. But he feels on top of the world at the end of the day. He's self-confident. He's gone through all these things, and he's self-confident within all that within himself. He has, like, his self-confidence is just through the roof at this point. It's just, it doesn't even matter. Like, you literally, like I said, he told you earlier, you can't tell him anything, and y'all didn't understand that part, but he's on top of the world with Touch the Sky. And just to top it off, he looks at his life and he's like, yo, I'm really, like, I'm in the prime of my career. Imagine it's like 08, 09. I dropped 3 albums that are just incredible. Like, I'm just at the top of my game right now. Imagine, he just kept coming off the whole thing with 50, where, like him and 50 had the battles or whatever, and like they try to see who was gonna be the better artist, was gonna be him or 50 and stuff like that, and you know how that story went in real life. Well, he drops Good Life. Him and T-Pain hop on the track. Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life. Yo, come on, man. My voice ain't right to hit that high note right now, so don't play me. I can hit that high note. Don't play me. Don't get me out of here. My voice ain't right now. I don't know what's going on with me, but my voice ain't right now. But it is what it is. But man, he just drops Good Life. He's just so at peace with where he's at right now. It's just like he's not taking a break, or he's not stopping, or he's not like complacent at all at this point. But he's just recognizing. He's really in the present right now. Just like, my life is going phenomenal right now. I'm just looking around like I'm one of the top artists in my genre right now, even ever. I'm basically recognized worldwide. I dropped these albums. Everyone's finally understanding who I am. They don't look at me as just a producer anymore, or a producer rapper anymore. They look at me as a rapper now. And it's a great life. And then track 19, we realized, I haven't really talked about I want to get more personal. I want to show you guys what's been going on with my life, and what you guys don't see, behind the scenes. I've talked about my relationships. I've talked about my mom. I've talked about, when I've gone through my highs and lows. My highs, when I was on top of the world, feeling, whatever. I've talked about my lows where I was down and out, felt like, and just, I didn't I've gone through a car accident. I've gone through heartbreak, but I haven't talked about the people that made me who I am, So he drops Family Business, where he just makes you realize everyone's family is pretty much the same. Well, if at the end of the day, everyone has that family dynamic, where you got the cousins stuff that be fighting, stuff like that. You got the aunties and stuff that, where he says you don't mean to be rude, but every holiday nobody eating their food. Everybody got that for the most part. So he's just giving you a peek of this is family business. And he's talking about that. But then track 20, he gives you guys, he drops the song where once again, I've talked about my family, I've talked about my relationships, I've talked about me being in a car accident, I've talked about my highs, lows, my giving you guys everything I can give you. But I haven't told you how this whole entire thing jumped off. So he drops Last Call. With Last Call, one of the coldest lines in the 2000s. What did he say? He said, I'm killing y'all niggas on that lyrical shit. Mayonnaise colored bins, I push miracle whips. Oh my God. That line is so fire, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That line is goated. Said, I'm killing y'all niggas on that lyrical shit. Mayonnaise color bins. I push miracle whips. Oh my god. That line is so cold. That line is so cold. And once again, how the real last call goes, he basically gives you guys the backstory of, how he was struggling, man. He was struggling trying to like get everybody to recognize him for, not just a producer, this, that, and the other. How he like moved to Chicago and stuff like that. Tells you guys like he was shopping around, trying to like get his demo out, trying to trying to get people to listen to his music and stuff like that. And how he almost didn't sign to Rockefeller. He had a deal with another company or whatever. And people were just trying to advise him, like, yo, like, make sure that's a dope deal. Make sure you don't flop. You don't want to, don't cop a brick. Don't flop. And then all of a sudden, the other record label pulled out on the deal. And once again, he goes back to Rockefeller and ends up signing with them. And the rest is history. So, that's how we're going to end that. That's the outro to the Kanye West Perfect 2000s album. Once again, I'm going to go back. It's Good Morning, track number 1, All Falls Down. Number 2, Diamonds, Heard Him Say, Bring Me Down, Flashing Lights, Through the Wire, Welcome to Heartbreak, Champion, Jesus Walks, Never Let Me Down, Amazing, Hey Mama, Roses, Can't Tell Me Nothing, Heartless, Touch the Sky, Good Life, Family Business, and Last Call. Now, for those people that want to be like, I think that's a perfect album. Hey, if you guys can make a better album, drop it in the comments. If you got some songs that you would want to switch around, I tried, like I said, with this album, I tried to tell a story, even though it might not be the most accurate, or it's not the most accurate story of Kanye's life. Try to make it try to make a little bit of my own a little bit. But if you guys got critiques, you guys got like, man, I don't know if that should go there. Or, you didn't even mention whatchamacallit. You didn't even mention that one song. Yo, put that joint in the comments, bro. I'm always up for criticism. I'm always up for critiques. I'm always down to go back and forth. But this is what my mindset was making the Kanye West album, man. This man, come on, man, look. That's the face of confidence right there. That's the literal face of y'all ain't telling me nothing, dog. Y'all are not telling me anything. That's what that face says to me. So, listen. Y'all got anything, put it in the comments. But, please like this video if you enjoyed the video, man. Comment once again if you can. Or if you got like, whatever. And yeah, man. For the rest of the week, man, I'm trying to put out some videos, man. And I'm not gonna hold you. I get creative. I get writer's block. I get creative block or whatever, and it's tough. But we're gonna push through, man. I had to push through with this video because this John wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't confident at first with dropping. I was like, I don't know about it, but we're getting this John out, dog. Gotta work on your mental health, man. You gotta work on what's going on up here. If you visualize it up here, you can do anything, man. Anything you think of, it can happen. So, once again, thank you guys. I appreciate the people that have been following me. I appreciate the guys that have been supporting me. And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep pushing, man. So, until next time, love, appreciate y'all. Sky's the limit. Y'all make things happen. Bang, bang, deuce, deuce.